Hello everyone, welcome to Business Education and Research. In this video, we are going to explain how to apply structural equation model analysis, that is SEM analysis, using VARP PLS 8th version software and see and interpret the results, particularly model fit and quality indices results. Let us start. So now, first step is you are supposed to select the software. You have to open the software. When I click the icon, the software is open. This is the home page of the software. So on the right side bottom, you can see proceed to use software. Just to click this. When you click this window is appearing. In this window, the instructions are given here on the left side. On the right side, 5 steps are given here. Proceed to step 1, proceed to step 2, proceed to step 3, step 4 and step 5. And finally, view the analysis and results are available. So this is very perfect and easy software wherein the researchers, users are guided step by step. So let us start with proceed step 1. When I click proceed step 1, you have 3 options on the right side and narrations, explanations, guidelines are given on the left side. You can see one important guideline is project files are saved with extension of P or J. So I'm going to upload the Excel file, but you have to name the Excel file starting with P or J. Otherwise, the software will not upload the file. Okay. Now there are two options: open project file and create project file. So open project file is if you have already uploaded the file, Excel file on the software, you can open the file, project file. Otherwise, you can create new project file. It is better to create new project file because every time you make changes in the data sets, variables names and other things, sample size, etc. So you can better always choose create new project file. I click this. So it is asking the location wherein I can find and upload the file. So I go to my location. I saved my file in desktop. So when I go to desktop, I am selecting my file. So I saved my Excel file in SEM analysis folder on desktop. So when I select that folder, nothing is appearing. So you should carefully come down and select the save as type. In save as type, I select all. When I select all the data set is available. Say for example, PRJ customer satisfaction. I select. I click here. So as already said, the data file, the Excel file, you should name, prefix of the file should be P or J. Then only the software will upload. This is very important step. Give OK here. Some instructions are given here. Project file created successfully. File names and path are given here. So I click OK. When I click OK, the step 1 is finished. Now I have to go to proceed step 2. When I go to proceed step 2, again, there are two options: read from the file, read from clipboard. So I select read from the file, read from the Excel file. So the folder is selected by the software by default, but I have to select again file type. When I go to file type, I select all files. I see my PRJ customer satisfaction file. It is opened. Now the file is opened. Okay. You have to give some breathing time for the software because this will make some analysis. Yes, now it is making some process, so we have to wait. Yes, now here you just click next, click finish, click OK. So now does the data looks correct? It is asking. You can go through the data and see everything is okay. Okay. So before proceeding further, I would like to explain my data set to you. So this is basically the survey data collected by me over measuring the customer satisfaction on 4-point scale. You can use any scale, 3-point scales or 4.5 scales, 4 or 7 scales, whatever it may be. So here I adopted 4-point scales here. So the customer satisfaction is measured on 4-point scales, 1, 2, 3, 4. And similarly, the attitude of the customers is also measured on 4-point scales. The features of the product. I have selected consumer durable products. So the features of the product, how features of the product is able to influence the customer satisfaction. Okay, the features of the product, their satisfaction level about features of the product. 1, 2, 3, 4 scale. So feature 1, special feature of the product 2, special feature of the product 3 and 4. Similarly, design. The construct is basically design. Please remember, when you apply structural equation modeling, you are supposed to prepare questionnaire in such a way it is suitable for SEM analysis. Okay. So for measuring the overall customer satisfaction on various parameters, I created the structures, the items and indicators. So the major question is called the items, and sub questions are called indicators. So basically the major questions are here about measuring the satisfaction and attitude, features, design, technical features, quality. These are all basically construct. Construct is the major question. So construct feature, how special features of the product influences the customer satisfaction. Okay, the special features is basically the overall heading, that is called construct. Under construct, you have to develop some sub questions, 4 questions, 3 questions, whatever it may be. I developed 4 questions for all construct. So the features of the product, for example, color, for example, configurations, technical aspects, etc. So you can put as per the literature survey. So basically feature is basically considered here as construct, and design is another construct. Under design I have 4 indicators. Technical features of the product, that is the major question, that is called construct. Under this item I have 4 indicators. Similarly, quality of the product is a main question, major question, that is called construct, and the quality aspect is measured in terms of 4 sub questions. Each sub question is called indicator. Okay. Similarly, usage is the main questions, and the usage of the product, how it is useful for the customer, is the major question, that is called construct, and that major question is measured in terms of 4 sub questions. Each question is called indicator. Similarly, surveys is another construct. Offers and sales offers and promotions is another construct, and age and the education level of the customer is also given here. So I have included these questions here to include them as a moderator, but that will be discussed in another video. Let us not get confused with all aspects in one video. So you are supposed to create a questionnaire in such a way that is suitable for structural equation modeling. So when come to the 4 points or 5 points or 7-point scales, you are supposed to develop a major question, that is called construct. For each construct, you should have some sub question, that is called indicator. That indicator may be 4 or 5-point scale, as you like. Number of sub questions may be 4 or 5 or 3, and the number of sub questions for each construct may be different. For example, in one construct I can have 4 sub questions. In another construct I may have 6 sub questions. So this is based on literature review. It is not that you can fix on your own. You are supposed to refer the previous models. The various literature survey will help you to identify the exact construct and the exact number of indicators, questions, sub questions to be fit in. Let us come back with the software. Now we are in this step. So does the data look correct? It is asking. I say yes. Now it is giving some instructions. Raw data file read successfully. So I click OK. When I click OK, step 2 is over. Now I go to step 3. When I go to step 3, this option is available, pre-processing data, and how it is done is explained in the side, left hand side. So I click pre-processing data. Now it is processing and the instructions are given. You can go through the instructions, you can understand how the data is pre-processed. You can explain all these the process and steps in methodology section also. Just click OK. Now it says the table shows the pre-processed data which is standardized. So I click OK. Now does the data looks correct? It is asking at every stage your opinion whether the step is done correctly or not. Click yes. Okay, now step 3 is finished. So step 1, step 2, step 3 finished. Now we are going to step 4. Step 4 is basically a very important step wherein we are going to define structural equation modeling. So the instructions are given on the left side, the guidelines are given on the left side. You can go through, make a full understanding, then define SEM model, structural equation model. So I am going to click that. So now this window is appearing. In this window, there are many options: model options, latent variable option, direct link options, moderating link options, and help. So I am going to select latent variable options. Latent variable options. When I click, there are different options are available. Create latent variable. So I'm going to create latent variable. After clicking create latent variable, bring the cursor on the right side, click. When you click, this window is appearing. In this window, first I will say satisfaction of the customer. So satisfaction of the customer. That is the main construct. I click the satisfaction, click add. It is appearing. So now I save latent variable setting. This is customer satisfaction. So my model is that this is the outcome. This is the dependent variable. So I bring it on the left side corner. Then again go back, click latent variable, select create latent variable and bring the cursor on the white side, white area. Select next construct, attitude. I am going to select attitude. So attitude related question is here. So I click add. This comes on the left side. Save latent variable settings. Now this is coming here. The model is like this. Now latent variable, click again, create latent variable, bring the cursor on the right side. Now let us bring all independent variable one by one. The first construct is features. So I click features. Under construct of features, how many indicators I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I select 1 on the left side, select 2, select 3, select 4 class. So 4 indicators are coming under the construct of features. Now I save latent settings. Yes, it is saved here. I keep it here. Now click latent variable again, create latent variable, come here. The next one is design. Under design I have 4 sub questions, 4 indicators. This is the construct. These are all the indicators. 2, 3, 4. Now, and you are please note there are different, two measurement model. One is reflective, other one is formative. So by default, the machine is taking reflective. That is better because some indicators later, by seeing the results, if you want to remove some indicators, you can remove here when you select reflective. when you select formative, later by seeing the results, if you feel certain indicators are wrongly included or not relevant, you cannot delete when you go for formative. So by default, the machine is reflective. Let it be so. So therefore, the next construct is design here. All four indicators of design is brought here. So I click save here, save latent variable settings. Design is appearing here. I put it here. Now I click latent variable again, create latent variable, bring the cursors on the white side area. I click technology, technical specification, make it in capital, technical specification. So I click. Now it says a latent variable name cannot be more than 8 characters. So I have typed more than 8 characters, so it is not accepting. Just click OK. It will take only abbreviation, short form. No, that is not an issue. So under technical features of construct, I have 4 indicators, 4 sub-questions. I will select one by one, add 2, 3, 4 class. It is coming on the left side. Then save and click save latent variable. This is coming here. Now again I go back, create latent variable, bring cursor on the right side. I select quality as main construct. Under quality I have 4 sub-questions. I bring 4 sub-questions carefully on the left side. Click save. Now quality is appearing here. Now I go back, bring the cursor on the right side. Next one is usage of the product, how it is useful. I mean, whether it is handy to use or not, the practical usefulness of the products is the main construct. Under this construct, I have 4 indicators. Add. So again, it says the latent variable name is too long, so it is going to cut short. Okay, that is not an issue. So left side, I bring it here, then save settings. Usage is here. I go back. Yes. Service. I bring. No, this is wrong. I remove. Okay, now here, class services. You can make some alignment by pulling and pushing. That is up to you. Offers. Offers is another construct. Save settings. Offers is here. That's all. Age and education, we can use it in the next video as moderated. So let us not use it now. So now here the model is, these are all independent variable. For example, features of the product, design, technical specification of the product, offers, quality, usage, service. These are all independent variables. These variables affects the satisfaction directly and through attitude of the customer. So this is the model idea based on literature survey. This model has been developed. So you can push all these little inside, because when you take the results, it should be visible. Accordingly, you have to make some alignment. Now, so here you adjusted all the construct symbols. Now here you have to go to direct link. Click direct link. When you click direct link, create direct link option is there. Click this. Click the features. Click here. So the arrow mark is connecting. Now again direct link. click direct link, click features, click here, attitude, click direct link, click create, design, now create, connect to satisfaction also. Now I'm clicking connecting one by one, click here, offers, attitude, click, direct link, offers and satisfaction, click, quality, attitude, quality and satisfaction, usage, attitude, usage, satisfaction, service, attitude, service, satisfaction. And you can adjust these areas so that later when you take results, it is visible. Now again go to direct link, create link, connect this attitude to satisfaction. I'll explain the model here. The model is the features, design, technical specifications, offers, quality, usage, service. These variables, these constructs are taken as independent variables. These variables, these constructs, these independent variables influence customer satisfaction directly and through attitude. In the sense, they directly influence customer satisfaction level and indirectly influence through through attitude. So these independent variables influences attitude as well as influences satisfaction. So influencing the direct satisfaction is called direct impact. This is indirect impact. Influencing customer satisfaction through attitude is indirect impact. This is the model conceived based on review of literature. So now it is ready. Go to model options, select save model and close. Now it is selected and saved. Okay. So it is giving some instruction. We have to wait. Yes, it is done. So the last step is proceed to step 5. So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. So you cannot bypass any step. So it is systematically, very easily, professionally guide the researchers to go step by step. In each step, the instructions are clearly given. If there is any mistake, it will stop you and give you guidance to solve the issues. Okay, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 is finished. Now I go to proceed to step 5. When I go to proceed step 5, perform SEM analysis option is coming here. You can see the related guidelines, explanations, instructions, etc. This will make you to understand in a better way. Okay, so now I click perform SEM analysis. Now it is doing. Yes, the result has come. This is the SEM model results used used by, let us say, WAR PLS 8th software. So the results are explained in two numerical values, that is beta value and the probability value, significance value. Okay, the beta value is given here and significance value is given here. If significance value is less than 0.05, 95% significance level, so is accepted here. That is up to your research model. So some variables are more than p-value is more than 0.05. For example, features, when come to have direct impact on satisfaction, the beta value is given here. At the same time, p-value, significance value is 0.06. So it is not acceptable, right? But you see the impact of features on attitude by considering the p-value less than 0.05. It's acceptable. Similarly, design. is having beta value of 0.48 and the p-value is less than 0.01 acceptable. Similarly, the design p-value is also less than 0.01. So technical features 0.01. So you can see the results here. You can see the results here. Now we can come to this option and explore one by one, right? And you can see all the results one by one. Various options of looking at your results is available here. And similarly, the show, for example, if you click show, there is a show hidden indicator. All the hidden indicators are appearing here. For example, each and every construct has 4 indicators, 4 sub-questions. So all the 4 sub-questions results individually is available. This will make you to have an in-depth analysis. For example, each and every indicator for the construct results are available here. Okay. Now you can click here again. If you click again, it is disappear. Now save. Click save. When you click save, save all classical model estimates. Click this. All the results are available. Okay. So you can select the location and save your files. Your files will be saved. You can name the file all results. All results. It will be saved. I will rename the file. Final. Oh. Yes, it is saved. Okay, the results are saved. Let us see how the results look like. This is the results. When you download the results, it is appearing. First part is the project informations, right? The software related issues, all this is coming. Now you come here, model fit and quality indices. This is very important part of your SEM analysis. This is the basic entry level. If the results are not handy, if it is not acceptable, you have to change the research approach. So you cannot proceed further if model fit and quality indices are not good. So this is the model fit and quality indices to start with. So the average path coefficients, average R squared, adjusted R squared, VIF value, all these values, important critical values are given. Let us see. So I paste these informations in a Word document and create a table with interpretations. Let us go there. So I have already created the model fit and quality indices as a table in the Word document, and now I am trying to explain. So the average path coefficient, actual value of the result is given, significance value is given. Since significance value is less than 0.05, you can accept. Average R squared value, ARS is also given here, 0.683, this is good, and p value is also acceptable. Average adjusted R square 0.685, p value is acceptable. Average block VIF, AVIF value is given here, that is actual value is 1.977. So if it is acceptable, if it is equal or less than 5, this is acceptable range. Ideally, if you want to get very good results, this VIF value should be equal or less than 3.3. Okay, but what is our actual value? 1.977. So it is very good results. It is less than the ideal level of 3.3. Average full collinearity issues, AFVIF value 2.373. So what is acceptable? It should be equal or less than 5, and ideally it should be equal or less than 3.3. So our results is 2.373, which is less than the ideal level. So the results are very good. Then Terra's GOF value is 0.705. So three range is given here. Small, it should be more than 0.01. It is great. I mean, equal or more than 0.01. Medium result is more than 0.25, large results is 0.36. But whereas our value is greater, 0.705, it is a very good result. Simpson paradox ratio, SPR ratio, is the actual result is 1. So ideally, very good result is 1. So our results are good. Acceptable range is equal or more than 0.7. If your results is more than 0.7, it is acceptable. Similarly, R-squared contribution ratio, RSCR, is 1. Actual results, ideally, very good results is also 1. But acceptable level is, if it is 0.90 or more than 9, is acceptable. Statistical suppression ratio, SSR, is also given as 1. And acceptable range is, if it is equal or more than 0.7, is acceptable. Non-linear bivariate causality direction ratio, NLBCDR, is also given as 1. Acceptable if it is more than 0.7 is good. Let us have an interpretation over the results mentioned in this table. Average path coefficient, APC, value is 0.162. Significance value is p-value is less than 0.05, that is less than 0.001. The average path coefficient measures the strength of relationship among variables in the model. An APC of 0.162, which is significant, suggests that on average the path in the model have moderate effect size. The significance indicates that these relationships are statistically reliable. Average R squared, value is 0.689, significance value is less than 0.001. Interpretation, this value represents the average proportion of variance explained by the dependent variable in the model. An ARS of 0.689 indicates a strong model where a substantial portion of the variability of the dependent variable is explained by the independent variables. The statistical significance is less than 0.001, reinforces the robustness of the findings. Average adjusted R square is also explained. You can go through the results and see. This is common results in every regression analysis. Average block VIF, AVIF, value is 1.977. Interpretation, the average variance inflation factor for blocks within the model measures multicollinearity among blocks of predictors. The value of 1.977 is well below the threshold of 5, indicating acceptable levels multicollinearity, which suggests that the model estimates are reliable. Then average full collinearity, VIF, AFVIF. The interpretation is similar to AVIF, but consider full collinearity within the entire model. And AFVIF value of 2.373 also falls well below the threshold, indicating low multicollinearity across the model and suggesting that the model's parameters estimates are stable. Tenor's GOF value is 0.705. The interpretation is the Tenor's goodness of fit index is global measure of model fit, combining both communality and R-squared measures. A GOF of 0.705 is considered large, that is more than 0.36, indicating an excellent fit between the model and the observed data. Simpson paradox ratio, value is 1. Interpretation, an SPR of 1 is ideal, suggesting no evidence of Simpson's paradox, where the relationship between variable reverses sign upon aggregating data. This implies consistent relationship across subgroups or blocks within the data. R-squared contribution ratio is 1. The interpretation is this index measures the consistency of R-squared values across different parts of the model, and RSCR of 1 indicates a perfect consistency, enhancing confidence in the uniformity and reliability of the explanatory power of the model across different sections. Statistical suppression ratio is 1. The interpretation is an SSR of 1 indicates that the suppressor variable in the model enhance the predictive validity of other variables by explaining away irrelevant variance. This contributes positively to the model's predictive accuracy and theoretical integrity. Nonlinear bivariate causality direction ratio is the next result. the interpretation is this ratio checks for the directionality and linearity of bivariate relationships in the model. A ratio of 1 suggests that nonlinear causality, if assumed, does not contradict the established causal directions in the model, supporting the causal assumptions made. Each of these indices provide different insights into the reliability, validity, and overall quality of the model, proving generally strong and robust model fitting process. So in this video, we have explained how to upload the Excel file into WarPLS software, and how to follow the 5 important steps to complete the analysis and see the results and interpret the model fit and quality indices. So this part, this table, model fitness quality indices and the related interpretations, I will put it in the descriptions. You can have a check for your model. Thank you very much for listening and sparing your valuable time.